Well, I will come away from this event appreciative of all of you and for the questions that have been asked, and appreciative of the abilities and the insight and the commitment that all of the people on this panel bring. I want to serve on the school board and because I'm an advocate for public education, and I think that's an important role for a school board member to play. I want to improve that relationship with the Board of Supervisors. I think one of the skills that I bring is that I'm a people person. I like people. I know what I don't know, and I'm willing to listen. I have been listening more since I decided to run for school board than I've ever listened in my life. Trying to get a handle on how I, as a school board member, can improve our school system, keep it excellent, make it even better, and make this county better.
Martin Boone.
In closing, I'd just like to say again, thank you all for coming out and supporting this. I would appreciate your vote. I'll say it again, as I said before, I'm not a politician. I'm doing this strictly because I love the kids. I want the kids to get the best education they can possibly do. And I feel that my experience dealing with people in my professional career gives me the expertise and the advantages to be able to help the board in that board capacity. And like Barry said, you do have to do a lot of listening. Sometimes when you really don't want to listen, you've got to listen. But that's the price you have to pay to do this and to serve as a board member. And I look forward to doing it again.
Kit Johnston.
Clearly, this kind of forum serves as one way for members of the community to air issues, needs, and concerns. It's very valuable. If you elect me November 5th, I will work closely with my school board colleagues and with the superintendent to address issues, needs, and concerns. I have a couple of objectives that I'd like to see for the coming year in terms of working on them as a school board member. We've already mentioned the SOLs. I think that the school board should be very oversightful on what we do about correcting our problem, at least at the moment, because they do exist. We need progress in providing more after-hours internet access to more of our students who lack reliable or any internet access at home for homework. I strongly advocate, as part of the school budget process, a well-planned and well-advertised public forum in a large public venue at a key point in the process to give school board members and staff an opportunity to tell the public about key items in the proposed budget and why they're there, and to give families, students, and the community a chance to express their needs and concerns before the budget is finalized. I'm a people person too, and I'm really good at listening. Contributions I want to make: listen, hear, help the board conduct real oversight of the schools, including of the budget process from beginning to end.
Maureen Jenkins.
Well, I'd just like to say thanks to the American Legion, to each of you for coming out, for your questions, for your interest. I'd also like to invite you to come to our school board meetings. We have time for public comment. It's a very good way for you to express your concerns, and we love to hear what you have to say. I'm proud of our schools. I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of the accomplishments that they have, and I would like to continue to work for you and for our community's kids.
Joe Parker.
Thank you very much for coming out tonight. I know it's late and everybody still has to work tomorrow, or some of us do. The lucky few that might be able to sleep in a minute. But some of the biggest things that I'm going to be working for when I'm on the board is, one is to make sure that every dollar that we spend is well thought through, and that dollar can be tied directly to the educational process and educating our children. No monies are going to be spent that, are frivolous, because we don't have that luxury. We don't have that extra money. Another one is I'm going to work to open up the school board to the public and stop all of the closed door sessions. All the times that doors get closed to discuss private matters or matters of personnel, unless it is absolutely essential to protect an individual and their privacy, it won't happen. I'm going to look at the hiring practices that the school board has. The practices to make sure that, practices are in place to make sure that we hire only the highest qualified teachers, and then we need to work to keep those teachers, which might mean a pay raise. Okay? God forbid anybody say that. And another one is to hold the administration for the schools accountable for the performance of their teachers, for the performance of their students, and performance of their staff and of themselves. And look at whether or not they still need to be employed in Madison if they are not meeting those requirements. If the school is falling apart, if there's teachers are running to other counties. And last, but certainly not least, is I want to develop with the Board of Supervisors in